As you get older, you're going to realize that your responsibilities are going to pile up. Your teachers are going to be expecting more from you. Your parents are going to demand more from you. And all the while, you're going to have to try to find a way to balance everything: your mental health, your school life, your outside school life, and your social life. I personally think that the best way to do this is by gaining some practical life skills that honestly, they're not going to teach you in the classroom. That is why I wanted to start my 10-part Grow with the Flow series, where I share some big sister advice on how to manage yourself, your life, and enjoy the growing process. If this is something that interests you, go ahead and keep on watching. Part of being a functional human is having a productive day. It's not the only thing, but it's kind of up there. And I don't know about you, but I can't have a productive day if I don't have a good morning. So it is important for me to stick to my morning routine on days where I just don't want to get out of bed. And so what I did is I took my morning routine and I kind of tweaked it a little bit for my junior warriors out there so that it is something that's a little bit more student friendly, you know, because I know y'all are still in school or whatever. So my first tip for waking up is, I know you're gonna get on your phone. I'm not gonna tell you not to get on your phone. Get on your phone, but be strategic with how much time and how you're using your phone. So I suggest that you go ahead and set yourself a timer for 10 to maybe 15 minutes. That might be a little bit long, but 5 minutes ain't enough. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's not enough. So 10 to at least 15 minutes in the morning where you just set the timer. So you wake up, you turn off your alarm, you turn on your timer. Within those 15 minutes, that's your you time. That's when you get to just exist and be. For me, I know that I'm a little bit more willing and open to spend that time with God when I feel awake, if that makes sense. Like, I don't want it to be like a chore where I'm just like, oh, I gotta read my Bible and oh, I gotta pray. Like, I like to just wake up, chill for a little bit and be like, okay, let's go ahead and get started. If you share a room with a family member, definitely use headphones, okay? If you do not share a room with somebody, you could get away with using a speaker or something like that. The reason why I'm saying that is because I do suggest that you listen to some music within that time. So for me personally, I'll just put on like some lo-fi Christian beats in the background while I scroll through my socials, my Instagrams, and TikTok and do all of that. I mean, I can't really use TikTok if I'm using my music. So again, it just depends. And that time is just for me, honestly. I'm not gonna lie to you. I usually listen to worship music anyway, so I'm already in that like dedicating that time to God mentality, but it's not something that's like a huge burden or a chore. It's something that I personally enjoy. So there's some days where I'm like, yeah, let's listen to like a sermon or something like that. Then there's days where I'm like, I just want to listen to some lo-fi beats, some really quiet worship music, and scroll on TikTok, and that is okay. Okay? Now that you've spent your time on your phone, you've already did that, it's time to practice discipline. So the reason why I had you set the timer before him is, one, to give you the satisfaction of being like, okay, I don't have something just like in the back of my head where I'm like, okay, did I miss that message? It's all taken care of. You already did what you needed to do, and now it's time to practice discipline. So once that timer goes, you're done for the phone, okay? So now you can listen to a sermon, you can listen to podcasts. There's some really cool podcasts for teens that you can listen to. Or you could just continue listening to your worship music or your lo-fi music. Just something to just kind of like keep the vibes going, you know what I mean? So after you've done that, I suggest that you highly make your bed. Like, for real, make your bed. Make your bed, make your bed. It is a privilege. If you got one, make it, okay? There's so many people who don't have a bed to wake up to or a bed to go to at night. And there's just something beautiful about coming home after a long day, dealing with everybody else in their drama, and having a nicely made bed. It's a big main character energy. It just makes me feel like, if I didn't do nothing that day, like if I didn't hit none of my to-do lists, if I failed a test, if I did anything, at least I made my bed. And a lot of research is out there that show that once you make your bed in the morning, the chances of you sticking to a productive routine and a productive day skyrocket. So, and it's really not that hard. It like take less than 3 minutes. And I mean, unless you sleep crazy and you end up on the floor, it's really not gonna take that long. It's really not. Just pull the blankets over, fluff your pillows, call it a day, and you're gonna be thankful, okay? Thankful when you get home. So after you've made your bed, you've taken some time to yourself, now it's time to actually get ready. So if you take a shower at night, just skip this part. If you're sometimes like me and you're lazy and you don't really feel like taking a shower at night, just take it in the morning, okay? Just make sure you're clean. Don't go to school musty. Your teachers will thank you. Your friends will thank you. Everybody else around you will thank you. Don't go to school musty, okay? Take a shower, brush your teeth. Again, still listening to your music, still vibing, still listening to your podcast or your TV show, just having a good old morning, right? I highly suggest to pick out your outfit the night before so that this next part is super easy. I will be making a video on a nighttime routine, some things that you need to do the night before to make these types of mornings a lot more effective for you. So make sure you're subscribed so that you don't miss when I post that video. So now after you've taken your shower, you brushed your teeth, you've done your little morning part of it, now it's just time to get dressed and get ready for the day. After your bed is made, you've taken your shower, you brushed your teeth, and you're fully dressed, this is the time that I personally would suggest to spend time with God. So this is time you can journal, you can pray, you can listen to a sermon, a little bit more detail, you can take some notes, and make this maybe like a 10 to 15 minute, again, the same way that you spent 10 to 15 minutes just by yourself and waking up, you can do the same thing with God. Now, if you are somebody who would rather do that at the beginning, do that. Like, you can literally switch this. But I do highly suggest taking this time to dedicate your day to God. Pray over your friends, pray over your school, pray over your teachers, pray over your family, your friends, people that you care about. This is the time that you can do that. Again, 10 to 15 minutes. That's all it takes. And if that's too long, just start off with 1 minute and work your way up. Challenge yourself. Practice discipline. Depending on whether or not you're getting a ride to school or you're taking the bus or you are a walker, this is going to change how much time that you're going to have breakfast. Put some nutrients in your body. You have to have breakfast, preferably one that's not full of sweets. Sweetie? Okay, I will be making a video also on some breakfast ideas for those of you who have breakfast at home. But if you prefer to eat breakfast at school, you can just skip this part and just eat at school. You know. But I do suggest eating breakfast. Don't skip it. It's important. And that's literally it. Now it's time for us to go to school. You're done. You did the morning part. You've done your time. You meditated. You prayed. You've spent time with yourself. You look good. It's time to go to school and learn and hang out and make memories. That's it. Look at you. You did it. If you enjoyed that video, make sure that you comment down below. Let me know what parts that you liked. What parts do you think that you probably will keep? Which parts are you not going to keep? You know, this is all up to you. This is just a basic idea for what I suggest I would be doing if I was still in school as a teenager in today's age. I also have a downloadable free, yes, free daily routine planner that you can download, screenshot, do what you need to do in the description down below. I'm just here to make sure that you have a productive day and develop some skills that are going to make you into an amazing adult because you're already an amazing teen. Alright, if you enjoyed that video, go ahead and give me a like and go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss out on episode 2. And as always, peace and love makes the world go round. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.